Byzantium, Constantinople, and now Istanbul. The city has long been famous for its palaces and its mosques. But these days, there's another side to it, a concrete jungle that our observer calls Çirkin Istanbul, or Ugly Istanbul. He's got more than 40,000 followers on Twitter. He asked us to conceal his identity.
So one of the major issues in Istanbul is the fact that government relies heavily on construction as an economic project. We have lots of skyscrapers being built in Istanbul. Most famous example of this is the Süzer Plaza. It's built in a more or less historical neighborhood, and it completely destroys the skyline and the beauty of the neighborhood and also the spirit of the city. Another important issue in Istanbul, or in Turkey in general, is the lack of architectural design. So we have apartment mosque, which looks like an apartment building, but on top you add a 16th century mosque dome. It looks ugly.
Our observer calls out the local authorities on specific problems, and sometimes he sees improvements.
The most recent change that we made possible, there's this cafe in Istiklal Street, and right next to it there was also an office, and they had really ugly facades with lots of signs. And after I tweeted some photos of it, maybe 1 month later, the facade changed and it's much more beautiful now. So I have many people who are sending me photos and videos of the things they don't like about the city. So my project turned into something bigger and more collaborative than I thought. So it is not me who is doing something, but we are doing a change.
I'm glad to say our observer has now created a second account called Güzel Istanbul, or Beautiful Istanbul, for moments and places of beauty in the ancient city.